What up, YouTube Asian Persuasion? Here with my boy Slim, as always.
Always on the profile grind.
We are here at YCS Niagara Falls, here with my boy Fetty, who just got top 32 playing what deck, my friend?
A pile.
A pile? Did you just say, is it every meta deck in one, bro?
It's just the best engines in the game, just more or less in one deck. 40 as well.
40 cards with all the best cards? Oh,
insane.
I guess I'll start with shout-outs. Shout out to my team, Team Daily Grind. Shout out to Cam for testing with me almost every day of the week. Shout out to Bozos as well, them too. Everyone in there. Shout out to everyone back in Albuquerque. Jordan, all you guys. Shout out to Manav as well, giving me some tips as well.
Always in the flesh somehow.
Shout out to Asian Persuasion. Shout out to Slim. You already know. And yeah, I think that's it.
Where you at, Jerry? You got your player here, but where the hell are you, bro? What the hell, man?
He chilling with his kid. He good.
Yeah, shout out to him. He's nice. All right, yeah, let's get started. So the first engine of the deck is the TEARLAMENTs. Just one Rhino, or the monsters as well, I guess. The one Rhino Heart because I never really ever want to normal summon this card. It's only there if I have Havness, and then if I melt one TEARLAMENT. I'm playing a lot of Aquas, so I could just use the Aqua Engrave to go into Kickless, and I send this, with another TEARLAMENT in my hand, and then I can end Kaleido Heart and Predaplant on their turn. So that's the main reason it's there. Kaleido Heart access. That's really it. 3 field spells, Terraforming and Instant Fusion. As well as the Solier. This is the minimum if you're playing TEARLAMENT in your deck. Any less, you're doing it wrong, I think. Like, you want to maximize your odds of like hitting these cards, and these cards just aren't bad in your hand. So like, why would you not just max out on these? Seeing multiple is like, oh no, like, you're still just fine. Field spell, you just gotta max out on it. It rewards you for just playing your deck. Yeah. Instant Fusion.
Needs to get banned, bro.
Nothing else to say. I guess let's get this package out the way next. Just 5 dangers. Just the good ones. Yeah. I don't want to Mothman and say no effect. You know, if I'm playing mirror match, it's like, what's the point, bro? It's basically hitting Bigfoot off my or whatever. And my dangers always get sniped, so only the good ones. Aqua is the biggest thing. That's, as I mentioned, then 3 blue, 1 jet, 1 red, and 1 pixies. Essentially, I just wanted to max out on the blue because blue, I saw it as basically another danger. It's one of the better dangers because it's a guaranteed +2. You get jet, and you get either this or this. Most likely this, because you don't really care about this card. But if you already open one or the other, you just search the other. The reason why I played just one of each is just because I wanted as much utility. I didn't want I just wanted something for random towers cards, or in the mirror versus the Sprite deck. I could. If they have their pixies, I can take their blue, search pixies, and then just attack, and then I win the pixies war, I guess. So yeah, blue is insane. It's a thunder. It's a dark. Helps you get to curious. It's a +2. 3 frogs and Runton. In this version, you always really want to normal summon them early. So I have Merly, there's 7 copies of this. There's 3 swap of this, and as well as a bunch of the other Sprite cards. So that's why I want to play 1 Rhino Heart. It makes sense now. This is also an Aqua, so hit it off Havness. Can just make kick close with it. 1 snow.
Fan-worthy.
Great card. Nothing else to say. 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Super Poly.
Power spells.
Yeah, just essentially makes like game 1s like if I lose the die roll, like I just have a chance versus like everything. Even like if they like know what I'm playing and like it's a mirror match and they dueler me, I'm like, all right, like I can still like essentially just break the board and end full sprite board, like elf toad. So the dangers were like, yeah, actually, I'm not the dangers.
That's insane.
Yeah. That's a like additional benefit of playing this heavier sprite package. It gives you more resilience to dwellers, so you don't just pick them up.
I lost because my tournament deck doesn't work.
I'll just play my sprite deck. Yeah. Speaking of, 2 elf, dark, IP, curious, Griffin, Topologic. This is the only links I play. I summoned every single one in this entire tournament. Nothing else to say. It'll make sense once you see the XYZs. Dweller, top. So I have this. Really not hard to get to, especially with all the level 2s I have, the sprites. In combination, like going first, like in the mirror match, I'll just end Dweller in this, and like they can't super poly me. Chain 1, chain 2. After it's already resolved, you go into this. Summons back the Merly. Blows up there. Yeah, main monster zone. Yeah. They can't play. Or Merly, or like maybe like Sprite Red. You could just play around so much. XYZs. And then the 5 fusions, you cannot play any less. This is important, as I mentioned, because you want your Havness to like do something. Like if you like Havness and you hit like a TEARLAMENT or whatever, and like Aquas, and you just don't have this card in your deck, like what are you summoning? Like what interruption are you like really like? You're, what? 1 Sepelia? Like when you can just like have 2. So yeah, like these cards are just great. Once you have this in like rotation, you can like just link it off and then bring it back with K-Close. And I think that's kind of cool. Yeah. The fusions, and then I guess the side deck. 3 of these. This is like a card that stops like the Math Mech like trap. I want something for that, but mainly because like if I go first, I can take out the Dark Rulers, and like most of these go in second cards, and it stops Crow. And if it's mirror match, if they try to have this on my turn, try to like break my board and stuff, this potentially could just like cut them off as well. So it's like one of those cards where it's good going first or second. But yeah, going first, I always have I put this in my deck, and then nothing else. Nibiru, good versus the mirror match. This card, not same thing, right? 3 cosmic, 3 evenly. This is actually good for the mirror match too, because as I mentioned, like they can end Dweller. So if they end Dweller, I just evenly them. They keep 1 thing, and I just do Sprite cards. Yeah, Sprite combo. Nice Dweller. And also, yeah, it's just good versus the back row decks, because like you could evenly like the Runic deck or whatever, and then they have to keep 1 card, so it's likely demise of the land or something, right? Like the field spell, and depending on what they keep, it really doesn't matter. You just cosmic it. Good card. And then a reboot, and then fragrance.
Curious Griffin combo.
Yeah, essentially it just does exactly what like Eradicator wants to. It just does exactly what Eradicator does, except I don't have to have a 3200 Gigantic on board. People will say, oh, they can just chain the Runic quick play to like MST it. They can, but I could just chain Toad and take it, right? And so it's like, it's like thanks, like, so yeah, this is just great with Toad. Don't need the Eradicator because I didn't want to have like that awkward like, all right, I already got this far, but I have to throw away like resources to get the Gigantic at 32. Like, it's just not, almost never. Yeah. Anyway, that's the deck.
Well, congratulations again, our boy Dennis Fetty.
Look at that. Look at that, Matt.
There should be one in, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it says 2, but Jerry will work on that. He's got to fix that. But that's okay.
Typo, man.
Well, congratulations on top 32. Thank you.